Theezy, as always, joining me once again,
Yes,
dressed in
sir.
Tigers regalia. Mo Taylor, Mo D's,
The Thought
Uncle
Slayer.
Kevin, yeah, whatever. He also is in his proper attire for today. And we got my man Merk coming back again. He joined us for the first time on the Minister Society rewatchables. He will be joining us a lot more often to break down some of this NFL, some basketball, anything and above. We're gonna get into it off rip right here. We had a busy weekend. Busy weekend. I'll ask y'all this: why why does the NFL get viewers so much? Is because every weekend seems like life and death. And even though we are all seasoned NFL watchers, you still fall into the trap of a weekend can make you feel like the season is going too good or not good enough. So, D, you the veteran here, I'll throw it to you. For right now, do you feel like for right now, do we have a real good gist on who the top four teams in the NFL is or not?
Honestly, no, man. I think any given Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think just to quote that is definitely true. I mean, you look at some of these like the Patriots over the Bills, right? Nobody's seen that coming.
Mm-hmm.
The Jags played well yesterday. Pat threw a pick six. That Buccaneers game was a shootout. The Cowboys, right? They like Dak as an MVP candidate. He played the Jet. They played against the Jets. The Jets ain't shit. But no, I think Baltimore got their ass whooped.
Baltimore's
For
done.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Baltimore season over.
Which is crazy because a lot of people, Vegas still has them favored to win the division, which is very interesting. If you take a
Wow.
look at if you take a look at their schedule, that back end of their schedule is like you want to talk about Northwestern, man.
Yeah,
It's like they
that
got
speaks
Northwestern
more
all the way down.
that speaks more to the division than anything else, right? Because you don't trust the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. He could go down if Lamar Jackson
Right,
get hurt. Aaron Rodgers could go down tomorrow at practice. Joe Burrow's done for the year,
Right.
and then
right.
Cleveland is just out there.
Cook.
Shit, I'm warmed up my arm earlier today. Shit, I might go down there and see if I can get me a fourth string in real quick. I
They,
don't
they
know.
not
No.
they not that nasty. They're not that nasty.
Trade today, right?
No, no, but for sure. I mean, you look at New Orleans. New Orleans got their first dub. Shout out to Kellen Moore. He, got his first dub on the season. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, the Broncos came back. Y'all look like y'all was in full control of that game. Had to throw that in there. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's any given Sunday. I mean, we've been here before. Last year y'all was 2-2, then y'all took off, right? I think once we get into that week 7, week 8, week 9, that's where kind of the real team starts standing up. We start seeing, MVP candidates. We start seeing, defensive player of the year, coach of the year. All of that stuff starts materializing. So it's still early. I'm not writing teams off like a lot of people want to write Kansas City off. Looking at that back end schedule for Baltimore, I'm not ready to write them off just yet. They got a bye week coming up. Lamar could get healthy, and we know they could rally off, 7, 8 in a row. Like I don't think nobody's doubting that. He's the MVP for, two-time MVP for a reason. So
Facts.
nah, man, I think we'll see. Cincinnati traded for Flacco. They feel like, hey, they got some weapons. Hey, we feel like we can go with an older guy who can just make some throws because Browning he was just throwing us interceptions left and right to the Lions. I mean, he was just teeing them up. But
Where
no,
I'm
man,
from, we like to call that aiding and abetting.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He looked like he was point shaving for sure. But no, man, I feel good. The season is still early. We'll see where it goes. Merck, welcome to the squad, man. Super excited to have you, man. Give me your take, brother.
I appreciate that. Hey, so real quick, and I'm diehard Eagles fan, right? Very disappointed this week, right? So I want to jump right into it. AJ Brown, right? Brown might not like this, but I'm gonna kill him off. You can't you can't go have a press conference where you begging for the ball. I want it. Fourth quarter, I want it. Game on the line, I want it. I gotta have it. You gotta give me the ball. I practice, I train for this. We throw you a deep ball, a bomb, right? And you stop short of the route because everybody, Oh, well, he didn't know he was gonna get it. We've been slinging the ball the whole game, so you can't feed me that excuse. I won't accept that as a fan, and I won't accept that as a vivid watcher of the game. You complete your route, and when you're begging, you know, going on tour, begging, talking about this is what I train for. Now, I want to just circle back. He said this same thing after we won the Super Bowl.
He didn't say the same thing after we won the Super Bowl. He did not. He did not say the same thing. I read the entire article you sent. What he
What he
said
said?
was,
Now, people, the good people out there,
No. Let me correct
understand
you, Mo.
these two represent the same smart tech, and they beefing right now.
Hey, we
For
rock the
y'all,
same
they-
smart
not a
tech.
beef.
Sometimes
It's not
this
a beef.
shit hard,
It's not a
you know
beef.
what I'm
It is
saying?
not a beef.
Sometimes
Mark,
he ain't updated.
hey, Mo, I ain't gotta say shit.
We gonna keep it real.
What he said was after winning the Super Bowl, he didn't have the same elation that everybody else does. He doesn't drink. He said he didn't have the same celebration mode as everybody else did. He said it was short-lived because he was saying it's time to get back to work. What is wrong? What's exactly wrong with that? Now, I want to point to one thing you just said. You said
Time to get back to work to stop the short of the route. That's
okay, so
what
let me get back to that. So let me get back to that. Let me get back to that. Let me get back to that. It's great you said that.
You want to correct that one point. I let you get off, but that's what he said, and you still follow suit with what I'm saying. This is what he wants. This is what he trained for. This is what he does. Right? Winning
Merk.
Super Bowl is cool, but
Merk. So you point to the one route as if that was the one play that cost us the game. What about the other 100 routes this season that he ran when he ran them full speed and he was wide open, he didn't get the ball?
we won those games.
Are we gonna talk about those?
We won those games.
What? So you think in the middle of the game he thought we was gonna lose? Like, what are you talking about right now?
I'm upset you ain't got that drop. You play to win the game.
Can I ask
Right?
a question?
Yeah,
I just got a question. I want to jump in and referee this thing.
sure.
Merk,
Talk
are you considering trading AJ Brown?
Jesus Christ.
We going in.
I keep it a buck. If you recall, and we've been kicking it for a minute. I said this at the end of the season last year when he was on the diva on the sideline reading the book. He got to go. We ain't got time for cancers. If we want to win Super Bowls, right, and that's what we there to do, then hey, if you gonna be a cancer and a distraction, you gotta go. Now I'm gonna point to one other point. He's rubbing off on Schmitty.
Oh my God. That was not
Listen,
not a final
listen,
fact.
Merk.
Oh my God.
Merk.
No,
This
so
is
Schmitty
why
not acting
Merk.
like
Merk, hold
AJ now.
on. Merk, this is why I rock with you. Because last year, no, because last year, and this is where I can say I can rock with you as a sports fan, even though you're a diehard fan, you're still objective. You're not biased. Like last year, they were 2-2. You was ready to blow that thing. Your man's was ready to blow that thing up. I mean, TNT, Smithereen. You was like, yo, you gave him the Kobe. Pipe down, baby. We good. We got this. And you stay consistent. Now, I will say this. Smitty is in them interviews sounding the same like your man's. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Wrong.
looking real crazy. However, I will preface this, and this is what I was saying to Rome on Sunday or Monday. Well, it was Monday when the media was just going at Philly. Man, come on, man. Saquon can't be your best player, and he only gets 6 carries.
6 carries.
Period. Like it don't matter. Like y'all, like Rome. I read you play by play when y'all went up and got the ball back, and you still argued it. I just didn't understand. Y'all ran the ball one time, up 2 scores.
Up 2. We in the
Come on, man.
fourth quarter, right?
Come on.
2 3 and outs.
Come on, man. 3 and out, throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball. We already up. We didn't came out here for 3 quarters and did exactly what the people wanted us to do. Right? If I look at the targets, AJ had 8 targets. Smitty had 10 targets. Why are we still throwing the ball? And Saquon only had 6 carries. And do not bring up the injury because we just found out about that. So got to go on that.
I'm just saying, like you up. Like Jay had a great game. 23 of 38, 280, 2 touchdowns. He got he got sacked 6 times. When's the last time that happened?
Yep.
6 times. You gotta run the ball. QBR 55. Scale of 1 to 100. So all I'm saying is not Rome, you made a great point on Monday. Super Bowl is not won in week 5. Totally agree. If you're gonna make mistakes, you make them early in the season. The coaches made that mistake. They was going after y'all's offensive coordinator hard. I agree. Offense too vanilla. However, y'all are a running football team. Y'all won a Super Bowl running the ball. Saquon set up the pass for Jay. Y'all play smart football. Now, again, started this year, I thought it was y'all played a game of keep away. Wasn't feeling that, right? Got to open the playbook up a little bit more. Okay, y'all start throwing. Cool. But you don't sacrifice your run game for Jalen Hurts. That's you just don't do that. Not when you got Saquon Barkley in the backfield. In my opinion, should have been the MVP. Y'all don't win the Super Bowl without him. Period. Y'all don't even get to the NFC Championship without Saquon, right? I think we all could put a bow on that. But I'm telling y'all got to get this. Again, it's early, but y'all got to figure this play calling thing out because it's like one couple weeks we want to run, now we want to pass, we want to pacify everybody. Just be the Philadelphia Eagles, be the Super Bowl champs. I'm good with that. Be the Super Bowl champs. If you're gonna beat people doing the tush push, hey, do it. It is what it is. You winning games, right? Because that's what we called it. My thing was this, and I'll pass it back to you, Rome. This was my thing in the first 4 weeks because you kept bringing up, oh, we win in the game. And Merk, you even did the same thing. Again, I'm an objective fan. It's about getting better. And those first 4 weeks, yes, y'all won games, but I think we all can agree y'all didn't get better. I think this pain of a loss will help y'all get better. And I expect y'all to be one of the best teams in the league after this. Hopefully. That's what champs do.
We've played the hardest schedule by far in the NFL, and we just came out of it 4-1. And we having a congressional hearing about a game where we lost. We was up 17-3. We blew a lead. We was at home. We won like 21 out of 23 games at this point. This is the first loss we had in a Jalen Hurts start since September of last year. And it's a congressional hearing. Like, we had a bad day. The thing that's fraud about you is this. It's brought up because it's my team. It's Merc team.
Not at all.
It ain't brought up because you ain't saying all this about Josh Allen and them that just got upset at the crib to the New England Patriots and they got manhandled.
Yeah, he played
Allen throwing picks. He throw picks.
Two
Nobody
turnovers.
say nothing about that. Like, it happens. Nobody said nobody brought up none of this stuff. Yo, Golden Boy, who the first 2 weeks, you said was way better than Jalen Hurts.
Herbert.
Dude don't have a playoff win. Not
Trash.
one. Not one.
Bad.
You have not one time mentioned that. So will you willing to admit right now that part of your vitriol is because it's us and we in the group message together? Would you be talking like this about Philly if we were not here? Would this be on your mind every single time if we was not here?
Hey, baby.
Yes or no?
They the champs. They supposed to be in the headline.
We supposed to get some fucking respect too.
No difference from ESPN talking about. So I can't talk about them because their coaches lost the game because they don't know how to play call, because they don't want to run the ball. That's how y'all won games. And this is my other thing. We were bringing this up weeks through 4 weeks. I brought it up. I said on this very pod that Rome, y'all playing with fire. Y'all look like y'all turning it on, turn it off. Hey, man, I understand y'all 4-0, but hey, man, it's about getting better. It's a long season. You want to get better. Did I not say those things? Yes or no? I'm asking you a yes or no question. Did I not say those things?
Yeah, but you also
ain't no see. Yeah, but ain't no but.
You said it. Everything's not black and white, Theo. You know this. It's not black and white. It's not black and white when you want it to be black and white.
I'm asking you what I said, and
And
that's
I
what I
said,
said.
yeah. Yes,
So
you
they
did.
dropped it. So they dropped the ball again. You learn from it. There's some pain in that loss. All right, go back to the drawing board. Hopefully, Nick say, "Look, dog, you got to get better with this play calling. Our best player can't run the ball 6 times. That's bullshit.
Here
That's
and this,
all I'm
but
saying."
this is the problem. Like, we root for our teams, and let Merck jump in here real quick so we can move on to the Lions, because I know you want to.
Oh, I want you to
you want to
touch
have
on
your.
something. I just want to say, I want you to touch on the penalties, because we could talk all this, right? And this is just the what I believe is the headlines of the game, right? Being smart, playing smart. If you up, run the ball, manage the clock. But we had some costly penalties that really hurt us when it
What
came
was
down
it?
to
What
the
was the
stretch,
total in
right?
penalties? What was the total in penalties?
I
It
don't have
wasn't a huge number, Mo. It was like 85, 90. I mean, that is a huge number. 85, 90 yards. But it was the timing of them, because
the last two
in this
drives.
in the second half, they called a BS false start on AJ, and the play got blown dead, right? But the way it was developing and way the guards pulled and the way the Denver defense wasn't lined up, it was a pitch play to Saquon. It looked like, just like the Washington Redskins run with even more space, he was about to break that for a touchdown. That got taken off the board. So that's one of the rushes that y'all screaming about. They got taken off the board. What you need? I'll be in there in a second. Give
Here's
me a
but
second.
here's the other thing. I'm gonna throw this in there for both of y'all. Y'all were 2 for 11 on third down. That
That's
is a true.
disgusting. That's
That's a
disgusting.
true.
That's
That's
disgusting.
a. When the last time y'all been 2 of 11 on third down? That's a testament to not running the ball. Y'all don't do a lot of third and longs.
No,
That's
And
Eagles.
put
That's
Jalen in
Eagles
that
football.
position.
but the game plan might have been they're strong against the run. Our offensive line is not playing well, which is the number one reason for everything that's going on right now. The offensive line is not playing well. I don't care about the play calling and none of that. If the offensive line does not open up holes, Saquon can't do anything. So you can keep talking about give Saquon the ball and all this, but if they're going back, and as a coach, if I'm going back and watching the tape and Saquon does not have holes to run through, Saquon has been getting carries the first 4 games. This game, his carries went significantly down. I get it. You would like to just give him the ball and let him run into a wall. That's one way to go about it. But dog, if the offensive line don't get right, nothing works. So that's the number
If
one
we,
thing that we have to get right.
if I told you at any point during the season, Saquon is only going to run the ball 1 time in the second half, you would call me goddamn crazy. You'd be like, "Boy, you out your mind? He our best player. 1 carry in the second. Boy, Theo, I slapped shit out you." You would say that. That
Let,
is inexcusable for your best player to run 1 time. Hold
Ain't no
on.
way around
Not
that.
only run it 1 time, but you
Like,
up 2 scores and he only runs 1 time. That's inexcusable, Rome. There's nothing you can say.
You got to feed the run game, right? Well, I mean,
bro,
There's nothing. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say.
they had a bad play calling day. That's fine. We can all agree that they did not call enough rushes. That's fine. But again, I'm not when I'm telling you is this. On the other side of that, just giving him run plays has not been success on the other side. That's my issue. It
How
has
do you
not
know
been
when y'all didn't?
successful
Y'all didn't.
this year.
Y'all didn't even
Because
try.
we tried it the games before. Against the Rams, we tried it. We was down. We didn't have a passing yard in the first down, and we was down 20 points then.
I
We
don't. I
and
don't
what did
understand.
we have to do to come back then against the
I don't
Rams?
understand.
What?
I
No,
don't
I'm asking you a
understand.
direct question. I expect a direct answer. I asked you, what did we do to come back against the Rams?
Y'all were down. It's
I
not
asked you
apples
a
to
direct
apples.
question. I
You
expect a
passed the
direct
ball.
answer.
You
What
passed the
did we do to
ball.
come back against the Rams?
You passed the ball. You're down.
So you can't have it both ways. When we won a game passing the ball too,
It's a
did we
different
not?
scenario.
yeah,
It's
but let me
different.
just
You're up.
give
Go
you
ahead,
this
Merk.
too, right?
I'll get you get the last
So
word. Last word to
statistically,
Merk.
right? Uh, Saquon had 6 carries for 30 yards. So on average, that's 5 yards a carry, right? So even though we want to say, it's not working, that I mean, we would be fraud to say that, because 5 yards a carry is decent. I
Mm,
mean,
mm,
Decent. That's very good.
right.
on six
All I'm
touches, I'm
Merk.
taking.
I
And if
Merk,
not,
you
Saquon, if he's hurt, if he don't, the knee injury, I don't know when that sparked, right? So Rome, I could be jumping off the bridge here, and that injury could have already happened, and they could have been hiding the injury and saying, you know what, we are gonna go with the pass this week. Everybody load up, get ready, and we, we're gonna take that approach. I don't know that to be 100% fact, but if that was the case, you still got AJ back there, and I ain't talking about AJ Brown. So we went got this guy
Come on,
for a
bro.
reason.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Merk, I
We
appreciate
can
you
move
calling
on,
out his
bro.
fraud. Thank
We
you.
can move
Yeah,
on,
we
bro.
definitely can move
We're
on.
not
Thank
doing
you.
no AJ
Let's move.
Dillon.
Let's
AJ Dillon
let's
doing the
move on.
damn thing,
Let's
man.
move
We're not
on.
doing that. We're not gonna do
Let's
that.
move on.
We're not
Let's
gonna do
move
that.
on
I'm
to
not
the
gonna
best
allow
team.
that. I'm not gonna
Let's
allow
move
that.
on to the best team in the league, please. Thank you.
Who is that?
They're not the
Detroit
best team in
Lions.
the league. They're
The
not the best team in the
Detroit
league. They're not the best
Lions,
team in the league.
baby. The
So Detroit,
Detroit
so Detroit,
Lions.
so Detroit got a chance to who y'all play this week? Browning. What I should have been a UPS driver. What can Brown do for you out there handing out
Mhm,
Thanksgiving picks? I heard I
mhm,
didn't get a chance to see all of the game because I had some stuff to do. I heard Goff was getting tattooed up in that backfield a lot against the Bengals,
mm,
who just traded for Joe Flacco to be their quarterback. So on the
mhm,
season, this team has wins against Northwestern,
mhm,
a geriatric quarterback in Joe Flacco, and the
mhm,
Cincinnati Bearcats. That's the three
mhm,
wins y'all got. You talk about the best team in the league. Let me
mhm,
ask you this: have y'all played better team? Do y'all have one better win than we do against the Rams?
mm,
Have you
mm.
played and beat a team better
Were
than the
we
Rams this year? No, I
were,
asked you a
were
direct
we
question. Have
were
you
we
played and beat a better
were
team
we
than the
favored against the
Rams?
Ravens? Were we favored against the
Have
Ravens?
you
You
played
see,
and beat a better
I'm
team than the
see,
Ravens?
I'm
Than the
sorry.
Rams?
Were we favored against the Ravens on the
Have you
road? I don't think
played
we
and
were.
beat a better team than the Rams?
I don't
Yes or
think we
no?
were. Listen,
Yes or no?
I'm not gonna let you take our shine. Big
Oh,
shout
so
out
you
to
don't
Jay
want to answer
Goff.
questions now.
We,
Everybody gotta answer
we
your
ran the
questions. We
ball.
don't have to.
We
You
ran the
don't have to
ball.
answer our question.
No, because I'm not gonna let you take our shine. We
I'm
won.
not taking no
We had
shit.
a
I'm
great
just doing
game.
it. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
telling
are.
you to slow
Yeah,
down
you
on the
are.
best team in the league
No,
shit because y'all
no,
ain't
no. That's
played
my
nobody.
opinion.
Y'all ain't
That's
played
my
nobody.
opinion.
You ain't
That's
beat
my
nobody.
opinion.
Green Bay slapped
That's
y'all
my
around
opinion.
week 1, back and forth. Green Bay
What's
just
Green
got
Bay
the
record?
whole rock off on
Gr-
y'all. All the
Green
crack
Green
rock
Bay
slapped y'all
two
up.
two and one. Green Bay got a tie this year, don't they?
And y'all got to see them again. How about that?
Why you talking about teams we got a better record in? Like,
My
listen,
God.
37-24.
Oh
We
my
dominated
God.
the game. We was up after
Who was
three
the
quarters.
quarterback?
We was up two. It don't
They
matter.
said y'all should have scored
It's
50. Should we go through y'all
it's the
play calling to
NFL.
see where y'all should have
It's the
went right and
NFL.
where y'all should have went
It's the it's
left?
the NFL. David
Mm,
Montgomery out there throwing
mm,
touchdowns. We
uh-huh.
running the ball. It was a homecoming for my boy. Two
Mm-hmm.
touchdowns, one throwing, one running.
Mm-hmm.
St. Breezy, 8 catches, 100 yards. Laporta, all pro tight
Bro,
end.
people go to the
Killed it.
ESPN app to get all these stats, man. Talk about the
Hey
game. What did
man.
you see?
Hey
Why do you
man.
think they the
Br-
best team in the league?
shout out to the defense. The defense played great. Picks, sacks. Aiden Hutchinson. We need to pay that man. Man, shout out to my man Barnes. Shout out to D Barnes, man. That dude is balling. I see why Kelvin said he needed that. He went to Brad and said we needed that guy. He needed him around. Derek Barnes is balling, balling. He is tearing it up. Shout out to my man Mohammed, brother Mohammed. Who is this dude? Right? Making it happen. Anzalone. Listen, quarterback. Now listen, quarterback, we looking real hurt right now. I don't think we're gonna miss Terry on. A lot of the Detroit fans was killing him. We need to
He's
go out there and we just
trash.
need to make sure. Yeah, he is definitely looking trash. But we need to just go out there and make sure we got depth at the cornerback position. But I love where we at, man. We got Kansas City this week on the road. Sunday night football. I'm looking forward to that. Golf is 2-0 against Pat. Always entertaining. Um, Jalen Hurts ain't 2-0 against Pat for sure. We can throw that out the way. He ain't
He beat him
undefeated
the
against
last three
Pat, but
times. He beat him the last three
but
times.
Jared Goff
Including
is he
where?
undefeated?
Including
Is he
where?
undefeated? Is
Including
he
where?
undefeated?
He beat him the last
Undefeated?
three times.
Listen,
He
listen,
beat him.
listen,
He beat him this year.
listen.
Beat him
I
next
ain't gonna
year.
let you.
We beat him next
I ain't
year.
gonna let you. I ain't gonna let you take our shine, baby. We look
You
good.
can't. You just threw a shot at us. I didn't say nothing.
Merk. Hey, we on the Detroit Lions. Merk, I'm gonna go to you because you are an unbiased objective guy. Love your take on the game and how the Detroit Lions perform. Thank you, sir. Pass to you.
Only thing I'm gonna really say, like, I mean, y'all do look good, respectfully to the organization.
Man,
Dan Campbell, I mean, what he was, and you gotta give him respect, because from where y'all was at to where y'all are now, I give y'all that. Now, um, Staffy better than golf. I'm gonna move on from that though. The Baltimore Ravens, y'all almost lost that game. That boy Eric Henry is special, but he fumbles a lot. Um,
hmm
I don't know what they intend to do over there. Lamar Jackson's got to get them together. I actually took him out of my top five because they're not winning. So,
yeah,
like I said, man, I respect the Lions. I respect what y'all doing. Terry Arnold, man, like y'all said, man, he's not looking great. Um, is he coming back? Will he be back this week? Or
they said the injury is not as bad as it used to be. It seemed they say he could be out, a couple weeks. So he looking at a couple weeks.
uh, St. Brown, maybe top six, top seven receivers in the
Okay,
league.
here come the disrespect. Go ahead. That's cool.
I like it.
I'll let y'all have
I
that.
like it. I respect
I'll let y'all have that.
maybe top
I'll
seven
let y'all
in
have
the
that
league.
for sure.
David Montgomery looked good. David Montgomery looked good. He's not.
Mhm.
And if you remember that play, I was ragging y'all out. Dog got snatched. I mean, he took off, broke away, and got hawked. Right. Jameer Gibbs,
Mhm.
nice in the open field for y'all. I like to see what y'all doing there. That tandem back is ridiculous. Not a lot of teams, if any, have that going on right now. So y'all definitely got something special. Best team in the league, Theo. I think you stretching it. You stretching that
That's
shit
cool.
far.
Hey,
I mean, you
that's my
stretching
opinion.
Mark
That's
Strong.
cool.
Yeah,
But I
man.
hey, but I at least appreciate the little props that you giving.
Yeah,
We
but keep
definitely
it
a
a
force
buck,
to be
man.
reckoned with. We'll be there.
Yeah, we
Appreciate
got to
you.
give the people some real shit. Like we can't be on here fraud for the people. I'm
Yeah,
diehard Eagles fan, and I'm telling you, like it is. You can run the ball 100 times. I don't give a damn how anybody feel. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. If we win in the Super Bowl, it's all I care about. And right now, like you saying, you got all these different pieces that's helping y'all look good. Best team in the league, no. But y'all
that's
y'all
cool.
got some. We'll see what happens. I like
Four
that
and one,
kid,
baby.
Branch.
Yeah,
Nice,
for sure.
nice.
All pro
Yeah, he's nice.
for sure. Rome, last word, man. We ain't got to spend too much time here. I know you ain't. You ain't
I
on
can
that.
say we gonna say fuck
Last
them.
word is Kansas City, Tampa Bay on Monday Night Football, bye week, Minnesota, Washington, Philly. That's the next.
Hmm
That's the next 5 games right there. On the rest of y'all
hmm
schedule, teams that I don't think are playoff teams at all that y'all will face for the rest of the season, like not even going to be close. New York Giants, Chicago Bears. We'll see how y'all make it out of this after the full season, because what y'all are continually um October, Halloween, September. Y'all got the belts
hmm
running around at those times. Right around
hmm
Halloween, you dress up as Jared Goff, and it is the hottest costume on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
It's real hot in the streets then, but that's the problem.
hmm
Once we get to January, when the real
So we
football
won't.
shows up, once we get
So
to
we won't make the.
January, y'all will be
So we
there.
won't be in the
Y'all
playoffs.
most likely
Oh,
y'all
we'll
will
be in
be
the
there.
playoffs.
Most likely y'all
Okay.
will be there.
I, I
But
thought
when y'all
I
do
thought you were
get
saying we
there,
won't make the
when
playoffs.
y'all do get there, it seems to go
Hmm
the other way. All that world
Okay.
class, world, we the best team in the league. Oh, get your popcorn. Heard a whole lot of that.
Or a
Burnt
whole
ass
lot.
popcorn last year, and
hmm
you are
You bring
quoted,
up.
sir.
Hell of
You
giving
You
out
bringing
quoted.
free
up.
I'm
You
just
bringing
popcorn.
up.
reminding you history. If you
What's
don't
so
remember
fraud?
history,
What's
you're
so
bound to
fraud
repeat
about
it.
this guy? What's so fraud about this
If you
dude?
don't remember
And he
history
just got
about it,
he got
did
a
I get
call.
a chance to get the
That's
mic?
how fraud he
Did
is.
y'all
Give
get
me
a
some
chance to
water.
get the
Go
mic or
ahead.
not? Do I have the mic or
Go
not?
ahead.
Do I have the mic?
You so
The year
fraud. You
before
so fraud. Go
the
ahead.
year before that, you had the cart ready to go to Vegas for the Super Bowl. Like
Man,
everything was planned out.
man.
The flight, the room, he already told me I prefer to stay at the Bellagio. That's how rich this nigga is. I'm at the Bellagio, the flight,
Top floor.
the Super Bowl ticket,
Top
everything,
floor.
top floor was lined up at halftime. Right or wrong. Okay, so all I'm telling you is pump your damn brakes and slow your damn roll. Okay, because if we get to the end of the season and you sitting there holding nothing again, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Believe
You know
that.
what's funny? You know what's funny is
I'm
everything that I just said. You want to bring up 2 years ago. You want to be.
I'm reminding
last
you
year.
about history because you was in the
I'm
same
telling
spot.
you.
The last
See,
2 years, y'all was running
that's
through
the
shit
difference.
just like y'all are right now. And once y'all got to the end, it meant nothing. Y'all was in. Y'all been here before. Y'all started off undefeated last year, running through everything.
Right. But that's the difference between you and I is I sit up here and I keep it right here, right? I ain't disrespect y'all. I ain't say y'all was this or that. All I said was, hey, y'all got to get y'all play calling together. We in
We the
season.
champs. You can't disrespect us.
Last year is over with. We in this year, right? You know, big shout out to Merck. Merck ain't bring up we the champs. He like, yo, we about winning Super Bowls. He's talking about future. You keep bringing up past bullshit, and that's the difference. Because that's you so bitter and you so insecure. This is what you do,
Insecure.
right? You in the group chat talking about Dalen Hurd. He a great thrower because you insecure. Why are we talking about your quarterback as a great thrower 5 weeks into the season? Because you insecure about your quarterback, just like the whole rest of the world is. You want him to be top 5, and he's not. He'll never be. He ain't that. He ain't the best player on the team.
But Jared
And that's
Goff
why
is,
y'all lost.
and
He
they had
wanted to be. Look at him. Look at him.
at the
Jared
end of the
Goff.
season,
Boy,
they didn't have the ball in Jared Goff hands. I'm just saying.
AJ
What do
Goff.
we?
AJ
No,
Goff. This dude love you. This
whoa,
dude
time out,
love you, J Goff. I'm
time out.
telling you, Jerome Douglas love you, J Goff.
If you don't agree with this, you fraud. And we're gonna move on and get to this basketball stuff, and we got to rank our quarterbacks. But if you don't agree with this, you fraud because you've been on here. We got records of you on the pod, hailing champions, and that's what you about. That's what you said. You were about championships, right or wrong. Right or wrong? Does Jared Goff
Absolutely. It's about
delivering? Is Jared Goff delivering or not? Okay, then I don't want to hear that shit. Then I don't want to hear that.
Oh, so
I don't want to hear that from
Jalen
you.
get one.
He's not delivering.
Nas is Jalen is this and
bro.
that.
He's not
That's
delivering,
crazy.
bro. Right or wrong? You
I
said
got
that.
you. I got
You
you.
set that standard, not
I got
me.
you.
You said
I
that.
got you.
You said you
I
about
got you.
championships. That's what you said. Right or
Absolutely.
wrong?
Then we
So what
got
we
our
doing
window.
here?
It's there.
All right.
It's there.
That's what I'm saying.
We
But
good.
again, so
Hey,
circle
just 'cause you
back
yelling-
and close
just
it out.
'cause you yelling
To
don't
circle
make you
back and
right.
close it
Just
back.
'cause you
To
yelling don't
circle
make you right.
to circle back
Just
and
'cause you
close it
yelling
out.
don't make you
To
right.
circle back and close it out.
Insecure.
Like I
You
said.
so insecure.
Like I said. No.
I ask
Wait.
one question.
Insecure.
I'm getting out. I'm getting
You
out.
insecure. You
Again,
so
to circle
insecure.
back and close it
You
out.
so insecure.
I'm
He gonna come
reminding
back.
you about where you were at last year and where you ended up championship less. No matter
Let
what.
him leave the house.
You
He
got
gonna
it.
come back. Let him leave the house. He gonna
You
come
got
back.
it. Go ahead,
Don't
Mark.
worry. Don't blow his phone
got a
up.
question
Don't
for
blow his
Theo.
phone up, sweetie.
Theo, let me ask you this.
Go ahead, Merk. Come on,
There's
Merk. Let me talk to somebody that got some sense.
I want to know if you're gonna keep it 100 with me on this particular.
Absolutely.
So your game's coming up. Kansas City, win or loss?
I wouldn't be surprised if we lost.
So that's 2. Tampa Bay, back. That's right behind
We-
them. Win or loss?
Yeah, we beat them.
You beat
We had the
Tampa
crib. Yeah, we had the crib.
Bay. That's you. Minnesota.
Yep.
Beating
We
them
beat
too?
them. They're not that good. They're not that good. Nope.
Washington. Commanders.
We on the road. I think we can win that game.
Are you gonna be objective at all, or you gonna win out the rest of the fucking season? I don't want to keep asking this shit. If you, I know you looking at the same shit I'm looking at, so I don't want to ask you shit if you gonna be like, wait. Let's just get jumped straight to the motherfucker. Hey, remember?
I think we can. I think we can win. Would I be surprised if we lost to the Commanders? No. We on the road. It's a road game. Do I think we can win? Yes.
You think you can win every game, though? You said y'all the best team in the league.
I just gave you KC.
Right,
It's another game, real quick.
I'm just trying to see how many. So Philly.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. I can't wait for that one.
I think we can lose.
Only other one I'm gonna ask you about, or only other 3. So Dallas,
We beat them.
Rams,
We can lose that.
Pittsburgh.
All right, man. That's enough, man. We on. I don't do this shit all night with them, bro.
I just wanted.
Oh man,
They got.
Send
So
that
you
in the
Look at him.
mailbag
Look at
real
him.
quick.
He's so
QB
he's so
ranks, man.
emotional.
Ain't nobody doing all this all day with these motherfuckers, man. They
He's
ain't
so
never won
emotional.
nothing.
He's so
Hey, we talking
emotional.
about them for
Look
what?
at him. Look at him. He's so
I got my
emotional.
quarterback ranks
Look
real
at him.
quick. If you would like them, Theo, would you like them? Yes or
Absolutely.
no?
We do that every week, man.
OLI, I got Matt Stafford, Drake May, huge win on a roll. I like the coming of
I like that.
of age for him. Dak Prescott, OLI. 5.
I like that.
I got Jalen Hurts right now. Jalen Hurts at 5. 4,
Come
I got
on,
Jared
man.
Goff. I got Jared Goff at 4. 3, Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes still playing well. His team not together, but Pat still do. I don't know too many quarterbacks can hold that thing up like Pat is right now. Not Jalen, not Baker. Baker's playing well. I think he got a lot more work around him. I got Baker. I am giving credit to Baker at 2, and then I'm not going to knock Josh Allen off for one game where he's a little bit off. What you got?
All right. I got Baker 1 for sure. I think he's playing the best with the least amount of talent. I got Goff 2, Mahomes 3. Man, you got to put Daniel Jones in there. He balling, man. They just dropped another 40 burger. You got to put him in there. Got to. And then my 5th, I'm gonna go Dak. I think Dak. I think Dak is playing well. I think you got to put him in there at 5. I'm not doing no OLI. OLI can kiss my ass. If you ain't in the top 5, it don't matter.
Dak just throwing a little
Merk,
bit
what
too
you
many
got?
picks for me.
So I got Dak OLI. I got Daniel Jones at number 1. I got Baker
Okay.
Mayfield 2,
Okay.
Allen at 3. I got unfortunately Goff at 4, and Staffy at 5.
Damn. That at 5. Give me your 2 again.
Number 2, I had Baker.
Baker, and then your 3,
3 was Josh Allen.
Josh. Like that. And then run
All
yours
right.
back for me real quick, Ron. I just want to make sure I got it on record, sir.
I keep my own records, guy. I don't need you to keep my records. If you ain't here, you ain't here.
Look at him.
Anyway,
Look at him. Look at him.
anyway,
Look at him. He's still emotional. He's
Yep.
still emotional. Look at
Yep.
him. Boy, he
Yep.
can't help
That's all right.
himself.
That's all right.
Insecure.
That's all right.
I don't want to write your rankings down anyway, especially if Hurts weak ass in there. So yeah, you
Good.
got it. Keep that bullshit.
Good. We'll stay where we at. We don't need you. So we got some basketball news. We went long. We went about 7 minutes long with football, but hey, he understands it's his football season. He chooses not to participate. My dog, Mo D's in the building. We got a little basketball news tonight. It came out that the New York Knicks, not the New York Knicks. Wow, dog in the chat gonna expose my ranking, huh? Okay, like who team is he on? Anyway, wow. So
I got reinforcements, baby.
It came out that if Giannis was to push, he would have pushed for a trade to the Knicks. It sounds like that Milwaukee called the Knicks, and the Knicks was like, y'all not really serious about this. We're going to see where y'all at in a minute, pretty much, right? It's very interesting right now that training camp has opened up, and now this news is coming out that he might not be looking where he is. I said in the group message earlier, I think Dog walked in the training camp and seen Doc, and he seen Miles Turner without Tyrese Halliburton feeding him the ball and whatever else they got. They got AJ Green and Kyle Kuzma still there. Mo, just give me what you got on the Giannis situation. Where is that going next? Would you pursue him if you were the GM of a team right now, knowing that after this year he only has 1 year left on the deal? What do you think is going? How's this close out from here?
I think for sure. I think Milwaukee dropped the ball. The reality is this, man, and it ain't just the NBA. In professional sports, there's only about maybe 20% of the teams are actually functional, well ran, and trying to win a championship. Overwhelming majority of pro sports teams are not trying to do that. They aren't. I think some of them have incompetency that is incompetent and can't figure it out. Some not even trying to care. Like when Tom Gores had the Pistons with Andre Drummond after Stan Van, like he didn't even care. I just think Milwaukee's incompetent. Bringing in Doc and what they did, I don't understand how they thought that was going to keep Giannis. I think Giannis wants to leave. I like a lot of superstars. He don't want to stand on business and be the bad guy. I see him leaving. I think Milwaukee is saying we're not going to trade you until you publicly demand a trade. When you publicly demand a trade and you be the villain, we'll trade you. He said some nonsense last June during free agency that he wasn't looking to leave Milwaukee. And I'm like, bro, they don't have anybody there. They're not going to be a contender the rest of your career in Milwaukee. So if you want to just marinate in mediocrity, then stay in Milwaukee. And like you said, Ron, I think he went to training camp, saw how nasty that looked, and was like, bro, I'm not signing up for this. And then we hear reports that his wife moved his children from Milwaukee to Athens, Greece. So that just sounds to me like he wants to leave, but he don't want to be the villain. Now let me say this. With all that being said, the Pistons need to jump in on this. If I'm trading Landon, I'm offering 3 first-round picks, Ron Highland, Jaden Ivey, and Beef Stew. And if that don't get it done, I might throw something else in there because that's how good Giannis is. Giannis and Cade is getting to the finals.
D, if you are the GM of a glamour city, we know Giannis is going to control his destination, right? He's not going to just wherever. You get what I'm saying? What are you doing for this? Like, how are you going about making a Giannis move? How much are you willing to give up? Like, what kind of team would you looking to put around him?
30-year-old superstar, top 3 player in the league. You throw everything in the kitchen sink at it. Period.
Without a
Like,
doubt. Without a doubt.
it's just it's to me, I'm built. I can build that around. I can build around him. I don't think Giannis should play with the ball. I think you
No, he
give
should
it to
not.
him in spots. Yeah,
No, he should
yeah.
not.
You give it to him. You give it to him in spots where he can operate. But I mean, he's a superstar, man. You can. He go to Miami, they're a championship team. You go to Detroit, championship team. New York, championship. Wherever he goes, it's championship. It's championship. I think Milwaukee's gonna just whatever they can get, as crazy amount of picks they can get. That's what they want. But at the same time, they owe it to Giannis to send them wherever he wants to go. He brought them a championship.
Absolutely.
Hey, I gave y'all time. It didn't work. Let's cut ties. Let's move on. Right. Period. Right. They owe that to him. Um, Mo, I got a question for you. Do you think do you think he's traded in season? Because that's where it gets tricky.
Yeah, I'm with you there. My gut tells me this. I don't think opening night he's on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Opening night?
Yep. In 4 weeks, I don't think he's on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Shit.
Because and the reason I say that too, and Mo has a point because it's interesting that it's come out now, right before the season even starts. He probably won't play a preseason. He probably won't play a preseason game. It's not ironic that his wife moving to Greece, not even there with him, that has come out. Is something weird going on there.
Yes.
So I'm with him. I'm like, I could see them doing it before the season starts. Because here's my thing. If I'm the Knicks, right, we are set up, especially with the East being down at the way it is, we are poised to make a run. And if we want
Right now.
Giannis, I don't know if it's got to happen now, or I don't know if I'm willing to shake things up, because you know how it goes, right? If you trade for a player mid-season and you don't go win a championship or get to the finals, then it's, oh, well, we had to get continuity, and everybody got to get to know each other, and we need to get a full camp and all this. So I feel like for me, it's now or never. If I can't trade for him now, then I'm good. We can ride out the season and we'll look at the summer and see what can happen. But I think Giannis has got to come out and say, guys, I'm done. I did my part. You know what I mean? Like, trade me and my brother, because he taking his brother with him.
Wherever you go.
His brother
That's
just
all
got
good.
his brother just got on the roster and got re-signed. So hey, I got me and my bro up out of here. Get us up out of here. Y'all do what y'all got to do, but we gone. But yeah, I feel like if I'm New York, it's got to happen before the season start. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm willing to do it in season because we trying to make a title run.
So Merk, I throw it to you on this. So, and I'm piggyback off of Theo's question, and I just want to look at. I want you to think of it from a executive standpoint or owner or team. How does that help them to like the Bucks to rush and do a move right now though? Like it could be the best team for Giannis. It could be the best team for the Knicks or whoever trade for him. But how does that help the do you think Milwaukee's still gonna get fair value for him right now if they feel like they press up against the wall? Like what do you think about that?
So I mean, if I'm Milwaukee, I need to get everything I can in the way of me particular. I'm looking at it like you said from that ownership standpoint. I need to get draft picks, and I need to get a lot of them. Right? I'm looking at rebuilding. Dame's gone. Your team is depleted. You lose Giannis, that's it. So I need draft picks, and who can give me that? I'm not getting that out the Knicks. where am I getting that from? So now is Giannis openly and willingly going to one of these other teams that can offer me draft picks? And then if I'm that team, am I trading for Giannis?
How many years left of this contract, bro?
I,
Is it this year plus next year?
Is this year and then he's got one after this? Yeah,
Okay.
he's
So
up
yeah,
after
for
this.
2 years.
So
Let me
I
ask you
mean,
a question for the three of y'all, real quick. Quick question, Rome. If Giannis does play a full season, what's their ceiling as far as seed? I'm gonna say a 7. What do
So
y'all think?
Milwaukee
yeah,
Yes.
six five,
If Giannis stays,
in the
six
East
five.
you
right
think they're a
now.
6 or a 5?
Maybe maybe
Like
dollar straight, dollar
Look at the
box.
East right
Maybe
now.
dollar straight, dollar back. The
yeah,
East
no,
is nasty. The East is
Look at the
nasty.
East right now. Why you saying that?
yeah.
The East is
So
nasty.
it's
Nasty.
we have
Nasty
to
work.
My team, the East is nasty.
every everything about my predictions with NBA always take into account injuries, right? So you got these 5 teams that's ahead of them. Who says all 5 of them going to be healthy for sure? When I say 5, I'm saying the best case scenario for Milwaukee, they're getting the most out of what they can get, and a team doesn't work out for a team. But a Cleveland misses, they got DG, he's always hurt, and Evan Mobley gets hurt. Cleveland season is torpedoed. Then you know what I'm saying? So best case scenario is a 5, and that's not when you say best case scenario you're a 5. That means you ain't winning a title. That's basically what I'm saying. Is like they have zero hope of winning a title, and like Mo said, the worst it could go is down to like 12, 13. Like that means Giannis done missed 40 games, and then they out of it.
Even if Giannis plays the full season, he's healthy. I'm looking at this roster.
The
Outside of
roster
Giannis, they
nasty
ain't
as
got
hell.
nobody who can score. They ain't got nobody who can score the ball. Like I don't know if they
That's-
score enough points. Like that's why I'm like y'all talking about 5 and 6. I know the East is nasty, Merk, but it's some young guys out there. Like I don't know if Milwaukee can score because that was the issue in the playoffs. They couldn't score. They
Yeah,
look terrible in the half court.
but yeah, you know how they go in the playoffs though. The defense is ramped up. You playing the same team, same scouting
For
report, a lot more
sure.
physical in the regular season. It is what it is, and
Yeah, you getting up and
I
down, and
I agree. I agree with y'all. I would have held the sweepstakes this offseason.
yeah, it should have happened last summer.
I would have held it then. I would have straight Kane and Giannis like, bro, it ain't happening here. You've given us a title. Nobody in Milwaukee is gonna be mad at you.
No.
They got 2 titles. They got one with Kareem. They got one with Giannis. That's it. Like,
We tried that experiment. It didn't work. He got injured.
and I'm not
Right.
I'm not guaranteeing you, Giannis. I'm gonna send you exactly where you want to go either. I can't guarantee that to you, my brother. I'm sorry. We guaranteed you the
We held
money.
on to your brother for you long enough. You
We
out of
gave
here,
you
buddy.
all the love. You got the most money we can possibly get to you, Chief.
Mhm.
If your preferred
Yeah.
destination don't give us what we need, then you ain't going there. If somebody's willing to do the Kawhi Leonard, I'm doing it, fam. Sorry. You see what the Spurs did? Nah, you going to them. That's where you going. You going right over there. We don't care where you want to go.
Yeah.
He only, and he was a free
Let's
agent. He was a free
go
agent.
ahead, Mo.
Just on that. Oh, my bad, Mo.
No, we're good. He was a free agent too. So they traded Kawhi knowing he didn't have another. He was going to be a pending free agent
Yeah.
with no security of re-signing him.
Yep.
Giannis, you got 2 years.
You got 2 years, baby. If they wanted to take the risk and give us and match the price, out of here. Sorry. Read my notes real quick. We're pushing up on time.
Merk, you sounded very professional, brother. I really like how you sounded here, man. You sound really professional.
Appreciate
Me
that.
and Mo was having a
Basically,
conversation.
AKA turn up, Merc. That's what he's telling you. Act a damn fool.
Nah, I ain't gonna turn it up. Look, this day one.
So
I like it. I like it, Merk.
Jalen Rose posted a picture the other day, talking about UM and the 5-5. And I just don't believe, and me and Mo talked about this earlier, so it's a little bit of rerun for us, but I don't believe in forever penalties around sports. I just don't believe in it. I think it's games, unless you actually hurt somebody or do something to somebody physically. These kids took some money at 18, 19, 20 years old or whatever, and now they've been drugged through the mud for 30 years of it, and Michigan act like we didn't see what we see. We got their takes, bro. They played in your jersey in the Chrysler Arena. They played there. They went to the Final Fours there. Like, you can't deny this. They will forever. Jalen Rose said this, and this is the greatest point of all time. I can't tell you nothing about the last 20 national championship teams. The last 20 that's more prevalent to college basketball than the 5-5. They're historic. And it's time,
Definitely.
in my opinion, it's time for them to lift the bans on all of this. Mo, I throw it to you again. Where are you at with it? We know that you wouldn't piss on Michigan Stadium if it was burning down right now.
No question.
So
no
let's
question.
make sure we set the record straight for the people. This ain't no damn fan of Michigan. We're going to get to Theo in a second. He's
Yes.
a fan of Michigan. Mo ain't. All right, let's go.
I'm not, but I'm a hardcore fan of Chris Webber and Jalen Rose when he was in high school. Saw them both play multiple times. I'll say this, man. I've changed. They getting older and getting more wiser. Number one, I'm really changing on forever penalties. Like, it's hard for me to condemn somebody what they did at 18 years old, 19 years old for the rest of their life. That to me is that's hard. I can't stand behind that. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. We always young. What they do, was that forgivable? Absolutely, it is. Now, I don't know the particulars, but I think I know this for a fact. I've heard different presidents and athletic directors speak on Chris Webber personally, and they don't like the fact that Chris never took accountability to what happened. Like, Chris has played the victim role, like, I was mistreated, I was done wrong, and everything else. Jalen has been a great ambassador for U of M basketball. Like, he showed up before Juwan was hired. He showed up. He supported Juwan when he was hired. So to me, and I'm a stickler on rules and doing things the right way. For me, I would bring in Chris to talk to him one-on-one and be like, look, man, we need to make this right. We need to make this right. Like, y'all are too big to this university and the college basketball history to not celebrate y'all. The jerseys need to be up there. Jay Rose,
Yeah.
Juwan Howard, Chris Webber jerseys need to be up there. The banners need to be up there. They actually went to the national championship game.
Hold on. Don't forget about Ray Jack and Jimmy King now.
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
them too, but I would retire those two. But for sure, those three are getting retired. For sure, those three are getting retired. And the history of what they meant to college basketball, it needs to be documented and it needs to be honored. So I changed on this because I just didn't like the fact that Chris didn't stand on it. But like, I cannot penalize a 19-year-old kid for 75 years. I can't do that. So, we passed it. They done it. They made the mistakes. They know they made mistakes. Man, we're gonna move on, man. Put them banners up there and them jerseys up there.
And tell Chris to apologize for that mustache too. Theo, what you got? That
You ain't lying, bro.
That mustache is horrific. The mustache is horrific.
That mustache crazy.
That is crazy
That's
work,
crazy.
bro. What are you doing out here? That just shows how much of a cornball this man is. Hold on, Thee. I got a little bit of rent. He's such a fucking cornball. When they got caught, all he had to do was, I got a couple dollars. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. He started blaming and pointing fingers at other people. Chris, you came from actually a decent background. You
Yes.
didn't actually
Yes.
need that money. Jalen
No.
Rose really needed the money. Like, and then he walked all over Dog Gray and drawn blank on his on Ed Martin. Ed Martin's name. He walked all over like
that was
foul as hell.
That was foul as hell.
And
That was
still,
foul.
and my issue with Chris Webber is if he actually cops to it and says, yo, I was 18, 19 now, we can let bygones be bygones, right? I'm still with retiring their jerseys, but if I'm a Michigan alum or I'm the president of Michigan, I'm calling them full of shit off rip. Like, I'm never shaking your hand and speaking to you. You come to the marina, you can do whatever, but if he don't cop to it now and you 50 years old, bro, grow the fuck up and cut that damn mustache. Go ahead, P.
Nasty work.
That's what I was. That's what I'm saying. If it's gonna happen, Chris too prideful, man. If he ain't did it at this point, he ain't never gonna do it.
He ain't sucker.
And that's sad.
He's a clown.
I'm with y'all. It's sad. It's sad, bro. But shout out to Jay. Man, that's a good dude.
Love him.
Great ambassador
All
for the city,
time.
man. Got the
First
school.
ballot Hall of Fame Detroiter.
Yeah, no question. We love him. We
Man,
love him, man.
facts, man. He and honestly, if I was Jawan, I would have loved for him to be like, look, for me to take this job, like, y'all, we got to do something different, with my brothers, and y'all got to acknowledge our team. I thought that would have been stand up, but I get it. He's an upcoming coach. He trying to get in the game, so he did what he had to do. But I'm with y'all, man. I think if they're looking for Chris to come in and say, yes, I did this, then he gonna die before he do that. I think if you're gonna do it, it's because the university just needs to do what's right and say, look, we don't need your sap ass admittance or apology to it. We just gonna do it because it's the right thing to do. Y'all were great for college basketball. Y'all did so many great things for the University of Michigan. Made us a lot of money. A lot of money.
Ton of money, bro. They kept
a ton of money,
ESPN
especially yeah, especially back then. So I feel like the university just needs to stand up, do it because it's the right thing to do. But you ain't getting that from C Webb at the end of the day. Jalen's tried to get him to do it. The other fellas are trying to get him to do it. He won't do it. It just ain't gonna happen.
Well, we're tired of the other four, not his. Then how about that? Yours ain't going up. Then how about that?
Nah, he has got to go up. He has got to go up.
If he don't cop to it, then I don't see why. Like we let bygones be bygones, bro. We ain't asking you for no money back. We ain't doing none of that. Like, we know for a fact that you did this. We all know you did.
He admitted he did it.
He admitted he did it.
He admitted in court he did it.
But wasn't that when he was about to get a perjury charge?
Yes. He came back and said, okay, I'll tell the truth. He's like, wait a second. Okay, now y'all tripping. I'll tell the truth. I'll take the money.
So close us out. We got anything that we need to do before we get out of here?
Man, my Tigers, they down 3-0, man. They got to get their act together. They had a little delay. So hopefully hopefully they wake up. But fellas, this is an exciting time. We got MLB playoffs, we got football, basketball's right around the corner with the NBA. I'm with Mo, man. It's gonna be some shakeup for sure. I feel it coming. This is gonna be a very, very, very interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very interesting season. So, but yeah, Merk, welcome, man. Excited to have you on with the team, man. It's gonna be great. Talk NFL with you. Unbiased points, objective. I love it. Cause that motherfucker over there, that motherfucker in my top left in my corner, fuck him. His insecure ass.
Love you, Merk. Merk, you're good, Merk.
I appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate being.
Did he say something? My string was breaking up. Anyway, so we came down and we settled it. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're gonna record live Tuesdays and Thursdays. The pod will be up Wednesdays and Fridays. We are gonna start maybe doing bonus content work on Sundays. All right. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can come here and get your live show. Time, we got to iron that out still because everybody's here. Shout out to my boys showed up, man. Show some love. Jalen, Clayton. I'm sure James probably showed up. James Porter. Shout out to the homies in the Camp 8 group message as well. Please like, follow, subscribe.
Yes,
we're going to push out a couple of videos a day. We're going to start pushing out different social media contact for people to interact with, some polls, some questions. and start up a mailbag as well. But Tuesdays and Thursdays live show, pod out Wednesdays and Fridays for you to listen to you when you want. And we're just gonna expand more and more. Mo, you got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, just that, I love this pod so much, man. And I'm gonna take a small break from the thought slaying. I got some new stuff on the line too. Some new stuff on the line. She's not that tight looking, I'll be honest with you, but I had to break the streak. So now I done broke the streak. Now I'm gonna up my standards. So I'm gonna take time from my thought slaying to dedicate more to this pod to give the people what they want, man. They want some real talk. We're gonna give them the real talk.
Merk, you got anything?
Man, I'm happy to be here, man. I appreciate, like I said, welcome to the pod, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 all the way through and through, and I am a true Philadelphia fan, man. And like I said, even growing up in the D, man, Michigan State's my team. I rock with Mo with that, but man, them Eagles.
Let me go get the jersey.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the jersey, not the
He was
Tiger
my
jersey.
he was
No,
my
I
guy.
get the Michigan. I get the
He was
Michigan
my
State right
guy
now.
until that shit
jersey.
came.
I get the Michigan. I get the Matisse, please, right now.
Let me start rocking them. Matisse, please.
Oh Jesus. It's 3 against 1 out in this motherfucker, man. It's
Look,
all
look,
good though. I'm a rock.
Love it. You see, I got on my green. Look, I love it.
All right, so
It's all
yeah,
good.
we'll be back here soon. Thursday night, come through again. I'm sure we have more to talk
Thursday.
about. Thursday night football, NBA, everything. I'll let y'all in a minute. Peace.
Peace.